What's up, everybody? It's your boy JD back again with another video. Y'all know what time it is. It's time to hop back in that Reborn Rich. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it, man. See what's in store for us today. But before we do, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done so already, want to take support any further, Patreon link is in the description below. Also join the Otaku Game membership and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video or go live on the channels. Let's go and get into it, man. We signed for 5 million shares at 35 times the original value. All we can do at this point is have faith in your luck and keep our fingers crossed. Don't worry, it'll all go well. Are you really going to sell all of Martin's shares? I don't see the point of holding on to it any longer since we already made hundreds times more. Sell them and buy shares of power banks, then you can use the rest of the money as you see fit. I'm going to be in high school soon, so I need to focus on my academics for the next 3 years. I don't know why, but committing to study sounds weird coming from you, even though you're actually an A student. Anyhow, I'm assuming you'll be aiming for Seoul University since it's within your reach. What do you plan to study though? Management? Finance? It's probably gonna be something that doesn't even deal with business. Nope, I'm going to law school. Law school? Yeah. My grandfather is the most successful entrepreneur in the country, while my most trusted financial advisor majored in economics and finances in the UK. What can I possibly learn new in college? I see your point, but what are you going to do with your law degree? Please don't tell me you plan on becoming a lawyer or something. Of course not. It's actually all about making a statement. What kind? That a rich spoiled brat can be pretty smart too. As far as I know, a few from the families of conglomerate owners in Korea went to Seoul University, but none have been accepted into law school. That's actually pretty interesting. Okay. That's actually pretty interesting. You'll be going to high school in about 6 months, correct? Yeah. Have you spoken with your father about it? Which high schools did you look into? None, actually. I was thinking of going to a public school here. I don't think studying abroad is for me. Grandpa don't look too happy. Can't believe your father doesn't even care about your academics. Not that it was entirely unexpected, though. Don't worry, I'll have someone reach out to a prestigious boarding school in Swiss. I'm sure you can get into the best schools in the world. I was actually thinking of going to Seoul University. What? Seoul? Yeah, that's where the smartest people in our country gather. Those with the highest CSAT scores apply for law or medical school. But since I don't think I have a knack for science, I'll aim for law. Okay. Law school. Are you really trying to work for the judiciary? No, not at all. I want to become an entrepreneur like you. And as you already know, Grandpa, then why law school? He like, okay, kid, Grandpa like, look, I love you. You are, even though you don't know, if you were just a little bit older, I would just sign over my rights to the company right now, but you ain't. But I have to know, why law school? What makes you want to go to law school? So I could brag about it to your friends. Oh, so you can brag about it to your friends. No one in the families of corporate owners in Korea has had the academic success to get into Seoul University Law School. I'll be the first. He is dumbfounded. He is absolutely dumbfounded. Come to think of it, CEO of Daeon Corp was boasting about his eldest grandson during the FKI conference. He didn't stop talking once about his grandson's acceptance into Seoul University throughout the entire meeting. It was almost driving me nuts, as we all knew what kind of loopholes he exploited in order to even have a chance of getting him into school against all odds. According to trustworthy sources, he even dispatched his executives, as well as newsmen accredited to Seoul University and other finance reporters to the school, to find out which department was the least competitive in terms of admission towards the end of the application window, and applied to that very department immediately before the window was closed at 6 p.m. I heard it was Eastern, philosophy or Oriental history or something, which was the least popular among applicants. he would never have gotten accepted into Seoul University through normal means. However, I understand his sentiments. All grandfathers love to brag about their grandchildren, except he brought it up every time we had a meeting for more than 1 year. If Dojin goes to Seoul University Law, however, that's an entirely different story, because there is no loophole you can exploit to get him into law school. You mean you'll go to law school for me? Are you sure about this? Of course I am. Why else would I apply for law school when I know I'll never work for the judiciary? I mean, if I'm just looking at it aside from trying to impress grandpa and trying to impress other people and showing that, yes, kids from wealthy families can also be smart and not just spoiled brats. If I'm looking at it from this side, I'm looking at it from the fact that if he goes to law school and he's like one of the best there, I'm looking at it from the standpoint of not only will he have a brilliant mind of a businessman, but he will also know the law well enough to navigate through any loopholes when it comes to signing deals or, looking over various contracts, how to manipulate contracts to where even lawyers would be, other lawyers would be kind of, going crazy trying to figure out and see if there's any downsides for their particular clients. And also when it comes to acquisitions as well, he can kind of maneuver a little more through that as well. So being a lawyer, or at least having that background, can help you as an entrepreneur. Now, is it the most likely thing that you will be able to swindle other lawyers or get by other lawyers just because you were a lawyer and you're trying to be an entrepreneur? No. But again, this is a MC in a story that is going to obviously excel beyond measure. So I can see that playing a part into why Dojin would also go to law school. Just another extra layer, and add another extra layer and depth to him as a character, and also give him, more abilities and know-how to use when going forward. So that's what I think. But I could be wrong. I could all be wrong. He could just be doing it just to make grandfather happy. Many people around me help me make more money, but not one focus on bringing a genuine smile to my face. I'm actually touched, let alone overjoyed, to hear that from you, my sweet little P. Okay, you study hard and get into Seoul University Law. I'll get you anything you want as a present to celebrate your admission. Anything? You said anything, right? Well, I mean, there is something. Please don't forget what you just said, because I won't be asking for something mundane like a luxury car, but something that requires the power of Sun Yang Corp CEO. I said CEO? Okay. I thought I was saying something else for a second. In July of 1994, Powerbank successfully went public at 18,900 yen per share, which was far greater than anyone had anticipated. Powerbank's net worth rose to 200 billion yen in an instant, as its CEO Jung-Cho Choi declared an aggressive M&A strategy in a worldwide scale. Oh, merger and acquisitions, okay. My $230 million investment soon bore an $850 million fruit. I had made $620 million in the span of just 1 year. I sold all my shares before its bubble popped. Soon afterwards, its M&A strategy halted, and I spent the next 3 years committed to my studies. I would make casual investments in movies for fun from time to time. The Titanic, oh my gosh, with a hefty investment in Gigantic, whatever, Gigatanic, whatever the hell the name is. Look, I butchered it, whatever. Directed by Jameson Cameron, perhaps being the only adventurous one, as everyone else around me was skeptical. Thankfully, my older brother Sang-Joon graduated high school without getting involved in any major scandal, and went to study abroad in the U.S., as his CSAT scores weren't too encouraging to earn him an admission into a decent college within the country. I couldn't imagine he'd have academic success elsewhere when he hadn't in Korea. But no one in the royal family of Sun Yang had high expectations in him anyways, perhaps to his relief. It wasn't difficult to get him accepted into a school that he wished to go to, probably a music school, without anyone raising objections. All eyes within Sun Yang were now on me, the only high schooler left in the entire royal family. They all worried if I could become the first person in the conglomerate owner's family to go to Seoul University Law. Some watched me and my academic performance with curiosity, while others with vigilance. Only my grandfather and parents showed genuine support and wished for my success. One day before CSAT's results were out, guess what? My youngest grandson got 39th highest score in the nation. No, not in his school, but the entire country. 10th place if excluding students set to major in natural sciences. 400 is the highest you can score on the CSAT, correct? His score was 367. 367. That's only 6 points shy of first place, which is so marginal that it was probably decided by their conditions on the day of the exam. Grandfather received the results of the CSAT exam the day before they were going to be officially announced nationwide. Seoul University Law is like the minimum threshold for anyone to be considered academically successful. Not to mention that my Dojun won't be satisfied with Seoul University. He can easily go to Harvard or Oxford if he wanted to. I'd rather pay the tuition in full and let others in much more need take advantage of the scholarship program. Well, that's actually very good of him. I am very happy he would do that, because there are people out there who need scholarships more than the rich. The rich, you pay for your goddamn kid. People who don't have the money to otherwise go to such prestigious university or to any Ivy League school or whatever prestigious university you consider that's prestigious, whatever school. You get what I'm trying to say. They need the money, the scholarships more than the rich people. So yes, I applaud Grandpa for that. Pay for him if he so desires, which he should desire, but technically he can pay for his own goddamn tuition. Let's be honest. Dojun can pay for his own goddamn tuition if he wants to. But the school insists on giving Dojun full scholarship because he's a special talent. No, don't you let the fucking school do that. Don't let the school do that shit. The school doesn't need it. No, Dojun does not need a scholarship. Pay for his shit. Let somebody else who's more in need of a scholarship get it. Don't you dare let the school do that. It's a dilemma for sure. Let's see. Who else should I brag about him to? That man got a whole list. Grandpa got a whole damn list of who he about to brag to. Just shout out to Grandpa, bro. Oh. Tell the PR department manager I want to see him. Here, take a look at this. Congratulations, Mr. Jin. Say the formalities. I have a job for you. Lead this to the reporters so they rush the interview and take photos of Dojun tomorrow. Huh? Must I spell everything out for you? You know what others would think about this. They'll say Dojun probably got into the prestigious university through shady backdoor deals because he's my grandson. But you can't buy an incredible CSAT score like this with money or a connection, and that's a fact. So work your magic and get the interview aired so people don't say anything dumb like that about him. Okay, so that's true. That is true. Because people will say, yeah, he only got, into the school because of money and connections. But if you're going based off of grades and how smart he is, you can't say that he's just literally that smart. So, okay. Oh, I understand. As you wish, sir. He like, I am so proud. I am so proud. So, okay, we got a little time skip with this one. Not bad at all. Got a little time skip. Dojun, got into law. He scored really high on his CSATs. And, he's older now. He's older. He sold his shares. He's still, dabbling in investing in movies and stuff just as fun, just to keep, himself going and keep money coming in different ways. But it's going to be interesting now that he's older, because I see a whole different dynamic. Like, low key, this almost kind of felt like the series is almost ending. And we're only on chapter 15, but like this kind of thing kind of felt like the series is coming to a close when it is not. We have a lot more stuff to go, a lot more things to see, And it's a lot more drama that is going to happen before this series even finishes it. But that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoy. You did, make sure to drop a like, sub to the channel. Let me know what you guys think about everything that happened in the comment section below. Also, you guys want to keep up with me, Twitch, Twitter, Discord, links, all of that is in the description as well. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace.